Today is March 27th. This is a Pteris cretica. I got this last summer from the Plant Lust website. Doesn't look much like a Pteris cretica right now. It started declining last summer. I think it suffered transplant shock from being shipped here, and it just continued to get worse over the course of the winter. And I don't see any new fiddleheads yet. A lot of ferns are putting out fiddleheads at this time of the year. This is in a very sheltered location. It was protected for the winter, so I don't think it got too cold for it. I think it has just been slowly declining. Those aren't super common ferns. Depending on what website you read, they're either 8A, 8B, or 9A ferns. Look at this. This is a $5 Pteris cretica from Walmart. I don't have a whole lot of plants from Walmart, but I couldn't pass this up. I think that the conditions also for Pteris cretica are not really what we've got going on here. The soil is really fast draining, and it stays pretty dry, relatively dry over here. So I've got a good spot for this, I think. I'm gonna go put it in the ground, and then we will get back on here. Here it is. So this, I believe, is a pretty good location for trying to zone push a little bit. This, I believe it's a red star cordyline. Survived this past winter, which was pretty brutal. It survived a week below freezing, 16 degrees with snowpack over it. And then later, a few weeks later, we had 17 degrees for a night with no snowpack. So this is a pretty sheltered area because we've got all this thermal mass piled up here on kind of an inside corner. All the other cordylines died, all the other red formed, except for this one. Another thing that I think is going to be beneficial for the fern here is that water, because Pteris cretica, like most ferns, it appreciates water, and the soil here stays pretty wet from the water splashing. Like, the water doesn't stay perfectly contained within the confines of the water feature. It splashes a little bit out. So when I was digging that hole, the soil there is wetter than all the other soil around here. So that is it for today. That's how it looks today. And I'm interested in doing an update later on this growing season, and hopefully next year, to see how this little booger is doing.